What's going on, Lego Maniacs? It's Ty, the Lego guy here, and today we're taking a look at my all-time favorite smaller Duel set. I absolutely love this one. It's the Duel on Geonosis. That's set 75017. It had 391 pieces, 4 minifigs, retailed for 40 US, and it came out in 2013. Now nowadays this set's going for 113 new or 73 used. There's big reasons why this set's appreciated so much. I really like it. It has awesome minifigs. It actually is a really good display piece. There's a lot of good play features on this. It has it all, but we're gonna get into why I rank the set so highly, taking a look at its positives and its negatives. But enough talk, let's get right into it. And to start us off, we'll begin by taking a look at the one smaller build that's included in this Duel set, which is Count Dooku's speeder bike. I actually believe that this is the best speeder bike that's sort of been made by Lego, as far as Count Dooku's speeder goes. I really like the one from 2002 with the blue they used. However, that just wasn't accurate. It does look a lot more like this. It's much more brown, and dark gray. All in all, it's pretty simple, but I think it really gets the job done. And again, I think it's the best edition of this speeder. Again, this set actually includes the best edition of Dooku I think they've ever made, but we're gonna get into that a little bit later when we take a look at the minifigs. Let's now get into the meat of the set. And to start us off, we'll begin by giving you guys a 360 view of the Duel on Geonosis. I just love this set so much. Like, this just reminds me Yoda walking in and Count Dooku, he's about to kill Obi-Wan and Anakin. This is one of my favorite scenes in Star Wars, so I really liked it when they finally made this one. And as you can see, it's actually quite sizable. For 40 bucks, check out this main archway. Like, that is huge. And just so you guys know, we're gonna mention this right now, you can very easily fit the speeder in here. It's not chintzy at all. Like, they went all out when they made this archway, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, let's actually now break it down area by area. And the first area that we'll talk about is actually, when Obi-Wan and Anakin are gonna get that big pole or that big long obstacle thrown on them and Yoda stops it? Well, you can actually do that with this. So you just tilt this down and you could kind of have Obi-Wan and Anakin under that. I thought that was an awesome play feature. And then you can have Yoda holding it up with the Force. I think that's just so cool that they included that. And then moving to basically this back little area, you'll notice they have this little Technic thing. Why do they have that? Well, if you guys have watched the movie, which I'm assuming you have, you can make Yoda go absolutely berserk on Dooku, which I thought was great because they're like, you know what, Yoda does that and we're just gonna include that. So they did. Thought that was really cool. As far as these back walls go back here, they don't really do a whole lot. They basically just add to the scene, which I appreciate. I mean, I love it when they actually make walls in these Duel sets instead of just the actual maybe landscape or where the platform they're fighting. This one, they're like, no, we're gonna give you the walls. We're gonna give you the entire look of it. I love this little kind of like light chandelier on the top here as well. Just little things, but there are some little features. There's one more feature to this wall, I should say. Now you see this Technic pin? If you guys have, as you watch the movie, they're throwing things everywhere. Rocks are flying, and you can actually kind of do that with this. Bang! So you can kind of shoot that little Technic pin out, and it kind of shoots out that rock work. Not the craziest little feature, but I liked it. And then the other thing that this set has is if you open up this little doorway right here, there's a little canister, and that's kind of where you can kind of store the lightning. I thought that was a nice little inclusion. Like, it wasn't needed, but it makes practical sense if you want to keep the set together. There's a little area to store that lightning. And then the last area that we'll talk about in this Duel set is just this main archway. Now, I think that this just looks so good. And Lego, the reason why I keep talking about it is Lego rarely ever does something like this. You know, I've been buying Lego Star Wars sets since 1999, and we've never got a major archway. Like generally they'll try and make the archways or the doorways kind of like smaller. It doesn't really matter, but this set they just went all out. Half the set is almost this archway, but I think it really makes it unique, and it just adds to it. But yeah, that pretty well does the set. Let's now take a look at the minifigs.
Farewell, you have, my old apprentice. The dark side, I sense in you.
Sorry guys, I couldn't help myself. I had to do a Yoda quote. This may be something I actually do in the future when doing any set with Yoda, just because I love the character, and when I was a kid, I practiced his voice a lot. Hopefully, I sort of got that voice down. But yeah, giving you guys a 360 view of the minifigs, I absolutely love these. Now, again, this was actually one of the first years that we actually got the new Yoda that you'll notice on the left. Before we actually had, he was decent, but this was a massive improvement on him, and it really shows. They haven't basically changed him since 2013. He's been around, he's been like this for almost 10 years. And then we have Dooku on the right. Now this is my favorite Dooku by far. I just think he looks fantastic with that chain, you know, his face, everything just looks so good. He has, again, that hilt, that the lightsaber hilt is curved, which is actually really cool. And it actually is in that chrome, which I absolutely love. They haven't actually changed that lightsaber hilt, which is interesting. And then giving you guys a view of his back. Let's actually just show you guys his back face. A little bit more calm. He's not so ticked off. And then that's actually just raises cape to reveal no back torso printing. So it wasn't really needed, I guess. That's why they didn't go about giving us back torso printing. It would have been nice, but again, it's not necessary. I just think that these minifigs are absolutely fantastic. Let's now move on to the final two. And here we have the FA4 pilot droid, which is probably the best version they've ever given us of that droid. And then we have Poggle the Lesser. Now this minifig is very expensive. A lot of people love them, including myself. And I kind of kept this till, you know, we took a look at the minifigs. He has a little translucent Death Star. That is so awesome, because you know he has the Death Star plans and he gives them over to Dooku. Well, they have that. Let's give you guys a 360 view of them. The minifigs in this set are just so good. If that's not coming across on camera, which I'm sure it is, you're probably like, okay, Ty, we get it. You can stop saying it. But again, these minifigs are just so good. Now, let's actually just take off Poggle's head and give you guys a little bit more view of his torso. He's just so bedazzled. This is my favorite Geonosian by far. I love his wings as well. Just all in all, this is a fantastic looking minifig. And let's actually just take off his wings just to give you guys a little bit better view of his back torso. It's almost like he's wearing a little bit of armor. I'm not sure how that's gonna, it looks almost like it's medieval armor, but I'm sure it maybe can take some blaster bolts. I'm just guessing here. But anyways, all in all, I absolutely love these figs. I love that translucent orange piece with the Death Star again, and Poggle. He's just a really done up minifig. He may be one of my favorite Lego Star Wars figs ever made. Anyways, that pretty well does the minifigures. Let's now get into the end of the review and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that was my review. Do hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, this set just, it has it all. If you're a collector and you want a great display piece, it has it. If you are a big minifig fan and you want great minifigs, it has it. If you're a kid and you're wanting a set that has great playability, it has it. This set has everything, which is part of the reason why I have such a hard time finding any negatives with it, just because it has everything you'd want as a Lego fan. And I really hope that Lego brings back sets at this scale. I love the different dual sets they've been making for 20 bucks, but if you double that, it just gives you such a bigger dual set. It allows you to add in some extra unique characters. Like Poggle the Lesser hasn't been included in any other set earlier than 2013 and after 2013, which is part of the reason why this set's so expensive. But all in all, I absolutely love this one. I think it's great, 10 out of 10, but let me know what you guys think about this one, if I'm overrating it, if you see any areas that you could maybe improve on it. I just think all in all, this is a great set and a great value. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. But if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. and click that bell so you're notified for any future LEGO Stars reviews, comparisons that we do. We do one of these every Tuesday, and I absolutely love doing them, especially when it's a set like this. I couldn't wait actually to make this review. I'm like, I want to show you guys this set because it's just such a great model. But yeah, that's all I got for you again. And again, let me know if I'm overrating this one. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.